Welcome back, everyone. As I try to figure out the controls again. Let's wait until this guy leaves to search this guy's possessions.
Spare a bite for a poor old veteran?
Barely have enough for ourselves.
Looks like the guard doesn't care.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep...
You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us, we're very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. It would be best if we spoke little until we've completed their task.
We'll get to that mission later.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God.
It's always a good time to save too.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle Dower.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. The kind that evaluates your usefulness during duress. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Herogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Haradstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier. That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold
If those Whiterun gods can take down the dragon, so can we.
You guys were just hearing my little birds talk. Because I'm sitting right next to them at the moment playing this game. We're close to the... We're close to the Bard's Call, so we can get that done too. As far as getting the mission started.
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people.
Pardon me, but...
When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisith has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. Not much, but as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era. I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Now, Elisith doesn't really want to do the festival because she thinks it betrays the king, her husband, badly. But it doesn't.
Seville Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human, even a Breton.
I'll come back to the house another time. I just wanted to have the fast travel for it. I guess we can go to the Winterhold place.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
Alright,
You'd have me do what?
let's
Join
see
the
about...
college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
Let's do a quick save. Let's talk to her up here.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And
I think we're under attack. Yep, that confirms it. Perfect timing. It always seems that the dragons seem to like attacking this area for some reason the most. And it's always hard to try to keep these villagers alive when the dragons attack.
Just about anything if it's worth my time.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, well, let's go back to the girl over there for the college.
Welcome to the College of Winterhold. I am Feralda, one of the senior wizards here. I trust you found your journey to Winterhold not entirely unpleasant. Now, I must advise you that if your only purpose in being here is to complain, you would be far better off speaking with the Jarl of Winterhold. If, however, you seek something more, I will be happy to assist you. It is no great secret that we have been unjustly blamed for a great many things over the years. The good people of Skyrim, on occasion, would rather pass judgment than attempt to understand what we do here. Thus, we must take certain precautions in order to secure our safety. Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Ah, the Immortal Plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient. No? Well, or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see...
Sure, I don't know if we got it yet. No, not.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, I think we got it now. Alright, let's give it a
matter
try.
what, the college will endure.
No, I did not mean to hit her. We're gonna have to load and fight that dragon again, which I'll just skip over, so that way we don't have to rewatch it all. But we ended up losing this guy, one of the citizens.